So it's in our life. Greetings, friends. Sound check first, as usual. Satnam.
You can put into comments if you can see us, if you can hear us well, so we can start our full moon meditation shortly.
Mm-hmm. So while we're waiting for people to arrive, we sit comfortably. Hopefully we have our space ready for meditation. We are in a quiet space. The environment is inviting us to go within. The distractions are to the minimum. And we are ready to know ourselves through these wonderful Kundalini Yoga teachings. Breathe deeply through the nose. And let's begin. And as people join, they are free to join anyway. So greetings, lovely YouTube friends, and welcome back to Kundalini Nomads Academy. We are Kundalini Nomads, and you are Kundalini Nomads as well if you are practicing with us. My name is Sanprem.
And I am Harpreet.
And happy full moon to everyone. As usual, it is a full moon and we meet to practice, to harness this energy that is all around us and within us in this full moon period. We're so humbled that you chose to participate with us tonight. Whilst we're still welcoming other friends into our meeting, feel free to share in the chat where you are practicing from, so we can visualize where we are on this planet and what is our energy grid. And we are currently today transmitting from Canada, province of Nova Scotia, and feel free to share where you're from. It's always appreciated. And tonight we're meeting to honor the moon and ourselves in connection to it with a Kundalini meditation that clears the chakras or the energy centers of our body and allows the proper opening to the flow of Kundalini energy. Some of you already know that we offer regular Kundalini practices that go deeper in a discipline of Kundalini Kriya Yoga. Currently, we are offering a program consisting of 6 sessions where we explore Kundalini meditation techniques that help us to go through difficult times in life, which include, in the sessions include discussions, physical exercises, breathing techniques, and of course meditations and healing relaxations.
So we have Maryland, Montreal.
Oh, beautiful. So
Satnam.
Satnam, for now we are all in North America, which is fine. Oh, hopefully the stream is going nicely. Just a second. Well, hopefully it is working nicely. So if you want to participate in the program that we have just described, the meditation program, let us know and we will provide all the details that you need. Today, we will share with you an ancient meditation that yogis have done for thousands of years on the day of full moon. In many cultures from ancient times, the full moon night was used for ritual of purification and celebration in general. It is time when the closest celestial body, which is the moon, is the most active, reflecting the light of the sun onto us. The full moon is the peak of the moon cycle, and it is a time when we can feel very emotional. We will go into why a little bit later. During this time, the moon shines the brightest, and it will shine on our subconscious behaviors, magnifying them and giving us a chance to correct them. This time was used to perform inner work of healing and alignment with higher powers. And before we continue, let me just check if we are doing nicely in the streaming department. Yeah, I think we're fine. So let's continue and with this particular full moon.
So this full moon is located at this time in the constellation of Libra. And Libra is all about finding balance. So it is a good time to look at our life and ask ourselves where we are going to an extreme. Maybe we can be eating too extreme, or maybe we can speaking too much, or maybe we can scroll social medias too much. So it is a good time to ask ourselves, where do we need to bring more balance into our life? And with proper meditation techniques, as the one that we will share with you today, we can become centered, balanced, courageous, and able to release all dark emotions that are causing inner conflicts, such as stress or fear, guilt, shame, and all other dark emotions that can come up and that can block our natural state of flow of ecstasy. So the full moon is the time where we can reset our course before we can begin the next moon cycle with more love, more peace, and more balance in our minds and hearts.
Additionally, during the full moon, our endocrine system is the most active. Lots of hormones get released into the bloodstream, and this can make us feel very emotional and reactive, as we said. The blood is mostly made out of water, and the moon has an intimate relationship with water, so that's why it affects us so deeply. And in today's Kundalini meditation, we will help channel this surge of energy that is provided by this full moon, and it opens an opportunity to accelerate the emotional healing. We are emotional at this time. All the traumas are exposed, and this is our chance of healing and working with these traumas. And this meditation will help the practitioner to stay open and powerful, as well as grounded during this full moon period and beyond throughout the whole moon cycle.
And now let's talk about the Kundalini yoga practice. So the goal of Kundalini Kriya is to activate the primal energy of creation in our bodies, the Kundalini energy that is based or located at the base of the spine. And in general, the energy flows through us at all time. However, due to past traumas or unaligned decisions, we ourselves are creating the blockages. And Kundalini Kriyas and meditations are techniques that help us remove any blocks and allow for full expression of our soul. And when we open the channels with these practices, we invite the energy of alignment, growth, and change in our lives. And to do so, there's a few essential techniques that we need to keep in mind throughout the practice. And the first is the posture. So the posture, how we put our body for meditation, defines how the energy will flow through our body. So today for our lunar meditation, we will need to keep our spine straight and as perpendicular to the ground as possible. And we will make sure of that. We will make sure that we can do this by doing few warm-ups before the meditation, so that the spine is warmed up and that we can keep it straight throughout the chanting meditation. And the more we stray from this perpendicular position, the more the muscles need to work additionally, because they need to keep us from falling. And just sitting, if we're not prepared for the meditation, just sitting can be tiresome instead of being relaxing. So we can begin right now to visualize our spine perpendicular to the floor with our lower spine engaged, and with time, our body will adjust to our inner vision. A second essential of the Kundalini practice is to avoid any strain or pressure in our neck region and to the head by maintaining this bandha or body lock that is called Jalandhara bandha. So the goal here is to keep our neck in one line with the rest of the spine, which will give in turn full circulation to the head and from the head to the body. And to perform Jalandhara bandha, we bring the chest slightly up, proudly. We close the chin slightly towards the throat. And we create this feeling of length at the back of the neck. And right away, you will feel that the spine is way more straight and solid.
Every Kundalini yoga practice is opened and closed with a special mantra. Now it's time to open our practice with the mantra. It is called Adi Mantra, and it goes as Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. We will put it on the screen. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. And when we chant any mantra, it is very important to pronounce the sounds correctly. It is of course important to understand the meaning, but it is more important to pronounce the sounds properly, because the sounds, they have a very intimate effect on our body. When we articulate the sounds, we touch the top of our mouth, the roof of our mouth with our tongue, activating certain points. And these mantras, they were designed specifically to activate certain points. So we pronounce the mantras very correctly. So this mantra, it is meant to tune in into divine flow of energy and self-knowledge. and it is meant to connect us to the golden chain of teachers and masters, which transmitted this knowledge throughout the ages, from master to a student, and then from a student next to another student, and this is called the golden chain. And this chain was unbroken for thousands of years, and that's why we can enjoy these teachings, ancient teachings that are not possible to it's not possible to come up with them now. We are in a different state right now, but it was possible before. People were very different before, and that's the golden chain. So let's rub the hands, rub the palms together, activating our nerve endings in our palms. Now the palms are together in the middle of the chest. Palms are balanced, the left and right. We find balance in the middle. Now inhale deeply, and we will repeat the mantra 3 times on 3 different breaths. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale fully. Hold the breath. And exhale through the nose. Relax the hands on the knees. And as we said, we need to prepare our bodies for this flow of energy, and to prepare our bodies to sit quite a bit without any distractions from our body. And to allow this, we will do some warm-ups. So the first warm-up is called the spinal flex. So you can go on the side.
Aren't we doing it on the rock pose? In rock pose?
Yeah. So we are going into the rock pose, which is sitting on the heels. This is called the rock pose. It's supposed to be very stable and solid. The hands are on the thighs. On the inhale, we flex the spine forward. Exhale, around the back. Inhale, the chest goes forward. Exhale, around the back. The shoulders remain approximately above the hips, and they don't move too much. Most of the movement is happening in our spine. The whole spine, from the bottom, from the very hips to the skull. And the skull, the head, is remaining on the same level. So the chin is parallel to the ground, and it stays parallel as we are moving. So the neck is articulated. It's working to keep our head balanced. We don't flip-flop our head. Let's get into the posture. And we stay here for 2 minutes in this dynamic posture. Breathing is through the nose, mouth is closed. Inhale forward, exhale back. Find your rhythm, the rhythm of your breath, then find the rhythm of your movement, synchronize them, and enjoy the benefits. Observe so that your lower jaw is not doing something weird. It is engaged and the teeth are connected. The upper and lower teeth are connected without too much pressure. We are training the posture of our jaw in this exercise as well. Now inhale in the middle. Hold the breath, stretch the spine up. Keep your neck aligned with the spine. And exhale, relax. And we go back into the cross-leg position for the next warm-up. Now we will twist our spine, unlocking all our vertebrae. So for this, first of all, the position of the hands. The hands will be in Gyan Mudra. The thumb and the index finger tips are connected, making a circle. The rest of the fingers are straight. And then we place our arms perpendicular to the ground with the elbows pointing up. So we create this rectangular shape, and we keep this shape throughout the whole exercise. The elbows are on the level of the shoulders. Do not drop them. On the inhale, we twist our torso to the left. Exhale, twist the torso to the right. And use this weight of our hands to twist yourself a little bit deeper than you normally could go. And this will stretch the vertebrae and unlock them and allow the comfortable sitting. And we stay here for 2 minutes, inhaling left, exhaling right. Eyes are closed, breathing is through the nose. This exercise will bring freedom to our thoracic cage, allowing it to be more mobile, more flexible, and allowing the lungs to expand within to the maximum capacity. Keep the elbows up without dropping them. We're almost there for this exercise. Now arrive in the middle, inhale, keep the hands where they are. Hold the breath, keep the breath in. And exhale, relax the hands. Allow a few breaths. Return to normal circulation of your shoulders. And now we will warm up our legs and boost our circulation throughout the whole body with the posture called the frog pose. So for the frog pose, we squat on our toes. The heels are off the ground and connected to each other. There is a slight pressure between the heels all the time, and the heels remain off the ground. The fingertips are on the ground, the palm is off the ground, just the fingertips are touching the ground. The knees are, the direction of the knees is the same as the direction of your toes, and the toes would be to 45 degrees to the left and to the right. So the knees also are to the 45 degrees. On the inhale through the nose, we extend the legs, lifting the hips up, and exhale, we lower the hips down. We go as high as possible and as low as possible. Sometimes it's not even possible to sit in a squatting position like this, and sometimes it's not possible to extend the legs completely. So we work with our limits. The most important thing here is the breathing. We really need to synchronize our movement with heavy, powerful breathing through the nose. Let's get into the posture. And we stay here for 2 minutes. If you find that this posture challenges you too much, slow down your breath, slow down your movement. It might be just one cycle per 10 seconds or even less, but keep moving. This will boost your circulation if you don't stop. If you can go faster without sacrificing the quality of the movement. Now inhale, hips up. Stretch the legs as straight as possible. And exhale, lower the knees and sit in the rock pose. Breathe. Allow the energy to return into the proper equilibrium. And now we will wrap up our physical warm-up with the gentle warm-up for the neck. So for this, we still sit in a rock pose and we cross our arms on the chest so that the fingertips are on the shoulders. The chest is still up and open. And here we will start doing rotations with our head. Inhaling as the chin opens and exhaling as the chin goes to the chest. Breathing is through the nose. Take your time. Always in this exercise, keep the neck long, as if the neck wants to disconnect, the head wants to disconnect from the body, as if we're being pulled up. So we don't want to jam or squeeze the parts of the neck where we tilt. So let's go in one direction and then we'll switch. And now switch the direction. Arrive in the middle, stretch the head up, and relax. And let's return in a cross-legged position. We have prepared our physical body, our gross body, the most dense part. So now with the next couple of minutes we will warm up our more subtle layer of our being. And this will be done with a breathing exercise, which is alternate nostril breathing. So to perform it, the left hand remains on the knee, palm up in Gyan Mudra. Remember, the thumb and the index fingers are connected. For the right hand, we will use the thumb and the index finger. So with the thumb, we will close the right nostril, inhale deeply and fully through the left. Then when we're full, we close the left nostril with the index finger, exhale through the right completely. Then we inhale through the right nostril, fully and deeply, close the right nostril, and exhale through the left nostril. And we continue alternating the nostrils, and our goal here is to make our inhalation and exhalation as long as possible, as deep as possible, but also equal in length, in time. And we stay here for just a couple of minutes. Eyes are closed, and we can focus our eyes in the place between our eyebrows, where our third eye is said to be located. Now finish the exhalation part. And then inhale through both nostrils and hold. Exhale and relax. At any time of our day, if we observe our nostrils, one of the nostrils is more active than the other, more open than the other. There are reasons for this that we go deeper in our programs, but with this simple exercise, we can open them equally for a short period of time so we can enjoy the full breath. So now we are ready to begin our divine meditation. So the meditation that we're going to do is called Antarnad meditation. Antar means the essence, nad means the sound, the vibration. So it's the essential vibration. And this meditation will cut through all the negativity within us and will open us to our infinite creative potential. It has two main components, which is the mantra, the words, the sounds that we're going to make, and the mudra, which is the position of our hands. In this case, it will be dynamic. And the weaving together of the movement of the hands and the vibration of the sounds is the key to achieving the full benefits and effect of this meditation. So let's begin with let's begin with the mantra so we can then explain how it connects. So the mantra consists of two parts. This, can you move a little bit to the right? Since we are working with the moon, and the moon has a cycle has two parts, the ascending and descending. Any cycle has these parts in fact. The whole creation has this kind of pattern, up and then down. So the ascending part is the part you can see on the top. It goes as sare, sasa, sare, sasa, sare, sasa, sarang. And the descending part, which goes ha, re, ha, ra, har, re, har, re, har, re, har, rang. So very simply, what does it mean? The word sa, the sound sa, connects us to the infinity, to the source, to the spirit from which everything is manifested on this physical plane. Har means the creativity and abundance of this physical plane. Ang, when we say sarang, harang, the ending ang means that we want to bring this into reality, into our life, into our reality. So if we are saying harang, for example, we want to anchor the abundance and creativity of this physical world in our lives. So we want to experience it, we want to enjoy it. And so the hand movement now will have also ascending and descending part. So we start with the palms together at the level of our belly button. This is where we start our meditation. As we go up while chanting sare, sasa, sare, sasa, at the level of the heart, we start opening the palms while keeping the thumbs, the pinkies, and the bases of the palms connected. So we open our flower and we go up to the level of the eyebrows. That's when we say sarang. Then we start the descending cycle, this descending phase. We connect the backs of the palms together and we go down as if we're diving down. And we chant hare, har, har, hare, har, har. And then we finish by connecting the palms together at the level of the belly button, and we begin the cycle again. So we go up and we go down. This is the movement. And imagine that this movement arouses the energy in your spine, going up and down, clearing everything that is stuck, everything that is unconscious, that doesn't serve us. And I think we are ready to begin with the mantra. And let's go. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. The eyes are closed. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa sa re sa sa re sa sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Relax the hands on the knees. And exhale through the nose. And all while enjoying this sensation that we have stimulated this energy, we will go on our backs for a few minutes of relaxing integration to allow our body to work with this energy, to allow our endocrine system to come back to normal and to return the circulation back to normal in general. So let's get on our backs for just a few minutes. Completely relax. The palms are facing the skies. The spine is flat on the back. Just allow your body to melt down. And for the next few moments, just stop moving completely. Eyes are closed. The only thing that moves is your belly, out on the inhale and in on the exhale. And we'll see you in few moments after the relaxation. Now return your attention to your body. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And on the next inhale, legs are together, hands are together over the head, and stretch in one line flat on the ground, on your mat. And exhale, bring both knees to your chest, give them a hug, and start rocking back and forth, massaging your spine just a few times, and then return in a cross-legged position. Thank you for joining us this time, this full moon. Thank you for honoring yourself with this beautiful practice. Thank you for taking care of yourself. Thank you for looking at things wider than it is usually done. To find these practices is to really go deeper into self-knowledge and to seek self-knowledge. This is not a small achievement. This is a very important step in our lives. Just a reminder, we are in the middle of our program, of our meditation program. If you still want to jump in, it's still possible. You can contact us even here in the comments section, or you can find us on Facebook, Kundalini Nomads, or on Instagram, again, Kundalini Nomads. And you can message us there and we can take care of you. With this, let's close our place of practice with mantra Sat Nam. We will repeat it 3 times on 3 different breaths. So the palms are together in the middle of the chest. Find balance. Inhale deeply. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for your commitment today. Thank you for your trust. May this next lunar cycle bring you joy, healing, and alignment. And hopefully we'll see you some other time. Sat Nam.